Hello everybody, thought I'd make a video here. It's dark out here. I'm out here with my Harbor Freight greenhouse. Probably doesn't show up too good. I'm going to go inside the greenhouse. I have lights in there. To start with, I had a 6 foot by 8 foot Harbor Freight greenhouse. Later I bought another 6 foot by 8 foot and hooked it to it. Hooked them together, so now it's 6 foot by 16 feet Harbor Freight greenhouse. For 3 years I tried to raise plants to sell, tomato plants, pepper plants, cucumber, squash, zucchini. For 3 years I did that. I didn't make any money at it. Too much competition here in my area. Other people were selling them. Put these 3 shelves in here to grow microgreens in a tray like this. And I grew a lot of microgreens. They only get so tall. You cut them every week and they come back. Thought that was a good idea, so I built these shelves for that reason. Put this shelf up tall and grew tall tomato plants down here. Well, now I have a fish tank. I've got the idea to raise fish to sell. I've got a pretty good air filter here, a double filter. I got it at Walmart. My neighbor gave me this tank. It's like a 55 to a 60 gallon. Our pump supplies air or oxygen to 2 bubblers. So far I have 9 fish. I've got guppies, mollies, and platies. The guppies are not regular guppies, but they're fancy guppies. So this is in my latest greenhouse. The first greenhouse might be kind of dark in here. I built these shelves. So what I did was, I raised fish before and I got rid of all my aquariums. I had a nice 50-gallon tank I gave away. Now I wished I had it. Well, instead of spending money for fish tanks, I had this barrel, 55-gallon plastic barrel of that was food grade when I bought it. Had beer in it. Well, sit out here 3 years in my backyard. I cut that in half. It's probably 26 to 28 gallons in each. So when the fish multiply in my fish tank, I'll get the ones I'm going to sell and put over here in these tanks. Of course, I'm going to add a filter system and heaters to them. And I've got a propane heater, propane tank. You put a heater on top. That's what I'm going to use to heat the greenhouse. A few minutes ago, I got these 4 flower pots and planted 2 different kinds of tomatoes. I planted cayenne pepper and sweet banana pepper. It's October. We'll see if they'll grow. I'm going to put the propane heater in here. And last night, down here on the bottom, I planted ginseng seeds. Yep, ginseng seeds. I don't expect them to come up, but we'll see. In here on the bottom, I planted last night spinach. About 4 different types of spinach. Down here on the bottom in the first greenhouse. Still have dirt on this side and the bottom, but now my fish tank's sitting on top of it. So the plan is to raise fish and sell and advertise to sell them. The fish I just bought for this tank in the pet store was $3 a piece. So if they multiply rapidly, I can advertise and sell them $1 a piece. That is the plan anyway. We'll see what happens. And also I'll still have room to grow stuff besides fish here and these shelves, the shelves in the back. I can still grow a lot of stuff in here as far as food for myself, tomatoes, peppers, and whatever. But I'm going to try to grow some fish and do a little bit of aquaponics. When I planted those things in those flower pots, I watered them with this fish tank water. I got water out of my fish tank and watered those seeds that I planted. We'll see how that goes here in it's October, and I'll turn the propane heater on and see what a greenhouse can do. Thank y'all for watching.